Hello students, let's start first by correcting this question that was in your last quiz. I have here two Carroll diagrams, this one and this one, and I need to choose the correct one. So let's look at them. Here this box is for shapes that are yellow and at the same time ovals. Here I have a yellow oval, it's okay, it's in the right place. Here another yellow oval, it's in the right place, but this shape is in the wrong place. Why? Because it's a pink heart, and this box is not for pink hearts, it's for yellow ovals. So this Carroll diagram is wrong. What about this one? Let's check. I have here yellow ovals, yes, I have here pink ovals. Here I have yellow hearts, and here I have pink hearts. So this second Carroll diagram is the correct one. Okay, let's start with our lesson today. I have here two cupcakes. I want to find half of these two cupcakes. How will I do that? First of all, let's remember together. The half is dividing the shape or the number of objects into two equal parts. So to get half of these two cupcakes, what shall I do? I need two groups. These are like the halves. See this heart? I divided it into two equal halves. But here I can divide into two halves. What shall I do? I will put two groups. And I want to put the same number of cupcakes in each group. I want two equal groups. So each group will be half, one half and another half. Okay, let's put the first cupcake in the first group, and then I'll take the second cupcake and put it in the second group. Each group of these is half of the two cupcakes. So half of the two cupcakes is, how many do we have in each set or in each group? Yes, one cupcake. So half of two cupcakes is one cupcake. Here I have 6 hats. I need to get half of these 6 hats. So half means I have two equal groups. Here I have two groups. What will I do now? I will put these six hats into these groups so that the two groups are equal. They have the same number of hats. So let's start with the first hat. I will put it here in this group. The second hat, this cowboy hat, I will put it in the second group. This hat, I will put it in the first group. This hat, I will put it in this second group. This magician hat will go in the first group, and this clown hat will go in the second group. So what is half of 6? Half of 6 is the number of hats in each of these two groups. In each group I have 1, 2, 3. This is the first group. Second group, 1, 2, 3. So half of 6 is 3. Half of 6 hats are 3 hats. Here I have 10 mugs. I want to get half of these 10 mugs. Half means I will need two groups. I want to share these mugs among these two groups so that both groups have the same number of mugs. So let's start sharing the mugs together. The first mug goes in the first group, the second mug in the second group, the third mug in the first group again, the fourth mug in the second group, and so on. The fifth mug, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth mug in the first group, and the 10th mug is in the second group. So what is half of 10? Half of 10 is the number of mugs in each group. Each group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each group has 5 mugs. So half of 10 mugs are 5 mugs, or half of 10 is 5. Here I have 4 birds. Now I want to get 1/4 of these 4 birds. How do I get 1/4? First, let's revise. I have here a square. I want to cut it into quarters. So I will make 4 equal parts. The same here for these birds. I will share these birds among how many groups do you think? Yes, for the quarter, I will put 4 groups. I want to put these birds in the groups so that all the groups have the equal number of birds. So let's start. I will put this first bird here in this first group. The second bird goes here in this second group. The third bird in this group, and the last bird in this group. Do we have any more birds? No, so I will stop. How many birds do we have in each group? 1. So 1/4 of 4 birds is 1 bird. So why 1 bird? Because I have 1 bird in each of these 4 groups. Or I can say it in another way. 1/4 of 4 is 1. Exactly. Can you check your answer? Can you check that this one is correct? How? If I add the 1 to itself 4 times, 1 is a quarter. So to get the whole, I will make 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 4 times. It will give me 4. So my answer is correct. Now I want to get 3/4 of these 4 birds. How do I get that? I know that 1/4 is 1 bird, which is the number of birds in one group. Now I want to get 3/4. So I need how many groups? 1, 2, 3. How many birds in these 3 groups? 1, 2, 3. So 3/4 of 4 birds are 3 birds. Here I have 8 cats. I want to get 1/4 of these 8 cats. So how many groups do I need for the quarter? 4. Yes, exactly. Now let's put these 8 cats equally into these 4 groups. The first cat goes in the first group, the second cat in the second group, the third cat in the third group, the fourth cat in the fourth group, and then I'll start all over again. The fifth cat in the first group, the sixth cat in the second group, the seventh cat in the third group, and the eighth cat in this last group. Okay, do all the groups have equal numbers of cats? Equal number of cats? Yes, all the groups have 2 cats. So 1/4 of 8 cats are 2 cats, or 1/4 of 8 is 2. Exactly. Now I want to know 3/4 of 8. How will I do that? I will count the number of cats in 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3/4 of 8 cats are 6 cats. Exactly. It means I took 3 of these quarters. Each group is a quarter. I will take 3 of these groups. So that gives me 6 cats. I'll tell you now a part that it's a bit advanced. Just try to go with me, but if you don't understand it, don't worry. I want to get 1/4 of 8 cats. Can we relate this to multiplication? Yes, how will we do that? To get 1/4 of 8 cats, I will think 4 multiplied by which number gives me 8? Yes, 4 multiplied by 2 gives me 8. So the answer is 2. And here, my answer actually is 2. Exactly. So, if I multiply 2 by 4, it gives me 8. Okay, this bit is a bit advanced. If you don't get it, it's no problem. Just I need you to understand how we shared the number among the groups.